up the past, left the noise behind. Concrete dreams and a restless mind. Sirens faded, sunsets louder, trading fast lanes for desert power. From the capital city, the Cactus acres, from crowded streets to wide open.
Good morning, fam. First, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for waking me up this morning, allowing me to breathe this beautiful mountain air. Today, we're going to be covering the septic system up and clearing the land. It's going to look very different out here. That's for those of you that's wanting to move off grid and don't know the process. I'm giving you full content of the septic system being installed, what you need to do, how long it's going to take, and it's going to look very different today. We do have merch. All the merch proceeds will go towards us building up our homestead. We have a lot of projects that we going to do on the homestead. Those of you new, please subscribe. Those of you who've been watching us, keep continuing to watch us. You can learn from us while we learn from others too, because I watch all the off-graders. With that being said, let's get started. Yes, sir. Okay, fam. The inspector just come out to look at the septic system. He just pulled up. Check everything out. Mojave County. He's over there inspecting, making sure everything's good. How you doing, man?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How she look so far?
Good.
Good?
Yep.
Alright, inspector said it looks good. Yeah, we're not living here until we just back and forth.
Make sure these are 6 inches of grade.
6 inches of grade.
Minimum.
Minimum, okay.
So if it's up here, it's way too high, so you're gonna grade or whatever, that way you can get to them.
Okay, 6 inches.
Yep.
6 inches higher than the dirt.
Yeah, minimum.
Minimum. Alright, bet. She passed inspection?
Yep.
Alright, we passed inspection! Yes, sir. Alright, fam. I'm out here waiting for Guthrie and the crew to come. Just out here getting our sewer line all together. This is 30 feet. It's supposed to be 30 feet sewer line from the RV drop to the Blair Records. Just out here getting everything together. So when they come, they can just blah blah, throw it in, cover it up, and it won't be a problem. And this is a RV sewage line. We order off Amazon, not sponsored. We order off Amazon, so you know it. It's not sponsored. Yeah, I'm just out here this morning, getting it together. So yeah, is that them? I hear something. Oh no, that ain't them. So fam, this how I gonna go. From our sewer line right there, our sewer line over there, right there, sewer line right there, the Lovino, all the way over there to the RV drop. And I'll be showing y'all that too. So I'm not gonna put no time lapse in this video. I want y'all to see the full effect. Please watch to the end. Okay, we got 20 feet and 30 feet. So we'll connect that like that, about, and put that through there. So when it's time for them to come out and put it on there, we have a constant flow. 30 feet. What I do is take some of it. It's a little long. Take some of it, put it back. If you need some. And we will be covering this up too. We will be covering that. So stay tuned, fam. As soon as they get here, I met y'all. All right, fam, they back. Yes, they are back. Godfrey and the crew. Good morning. How you doing? I see you, right? Yes, sir. They're back. I'm up here. I walked up from the property. They're back. All right, fam. They're pulling into the property. I'm walking behind them. Just took a walk this morning. We're gonna have a lot of winds today, so get 24-mile-an-hour winds today. Yes, 24-mile-an-hour winds today. All right, fam. So I'm gonna try to get y'all much good content so y'all can hear. All right. I'm gonna give you the channel before you leave. All right, fam.
I had the channel.
Oh, you had the channel?
Yeah, but I see all your other videos.
Putting the lids on the tops on the septic system.
Riser.
The riser. And why are you putting them down?
Well, you put the coat now.
Hey. Hey. All right. You say why you putting them down? Why? Yes, sir. There's Don coming in. Tied that down yesterday. When I saw that wind gust, I tied that down yesterday. Yup. Okay, there's Don coming in right there on that case 590. Yes, sir. Starting to push already. Don coming in, he ain't playing. I'm gonna go to the other side, fam, so y'all can see. Hey fam, look at them big beautiful rocks we got out here. We're gonna do something with them. Shout out. He's pushing it dirt over the leach field. Shout out to my neighbors that I met yesterday, Mr. Ronald and Miss Yvonne. Good people. We talked to them yesterday for about an hour. Yes, looking forward to seeing y'all again. Alright, Godfrey is pushing dirt on this leach field. And he over there putting the tops on for the septic system. There's a lot of winds out here today, fam. Winds already. Supposed to get 50 miles an hour gusts today. 50 miles an hour gusts. So we're gonna see. Got the RV strapped down. Got everything strapped down out here until we really experience the high winds and the monsoons to see what they like, because we haven't experienced none of that yet. Okay. All right, 10-4. All right, fam. We gotta go in the house and get the yellow ticket. Hold tight. All right, fam. This is the yellow ticket you get when you get approved from Mohave County. You gotta get Guthrie so he can take a picture of it.
How much? 16 3/4. Okay. So my 16 and your 3/4. Make sure you get this on record. You know, I got it. My great granddaughter, 13. She's good at she's good at the phone.
You too. Yeah.
Well, that's me, Grandpa. Why don't you?
No, because a lot of people really don't know about the septic systems. You know, when we're in the city, we used to flushing and going sewage, but a lot of people don't know about septic. That's why.
When I was growing up, it's still a hard life phone.
Yeah.
Still cut it to the wall. Say that thing. Yeah, once you dive in the phone and make a call.
Yeah. All right, fam. getting the pipe together for the RV drop. Alright, just put that glue on there to the pipe.
They're gonna do a fill up here. You gotta cut some of that hook in it. Look at my mouth. Going down towards the cup a little bit. Right there. Hold on. Okay, let me take some of that out. Hold on. Take some off. Right there.
He's clearing that out so it can have a flow down to the septic system. He's putting glue on the pipe so the pipe won't come loose.
I think it goes west a little bit. Right there.
Fam, this is real live content. So those of you thinking about moving off grid, you know the steps to take and how long it will take. Okay. The Guthrie and the perk test guy came out. He did the perk test. He went back. He took about, say, 3 weeks to a month to. Took about 3 weeks to a month to do the perk test. The county took about another month and a half, maybe 2. So, no, not 2, but a month and a half. And, you know, I was calling the county. That was during the holidays, too, so it was kind of slow. But here we go, fam. We got it done. We got it done. We got it done. Yes, we got it done. That's Don getting out.
What now?
Good morning, Don. I'm doing okay, man. I'm always doing good, you hear me? Yes, no matter what. Okay, when you clear the land, she want when you the excess dirt, she want to push up like it'll be a lot of dirt. All right, say no more. Say no more. It's gonna be dirt. Look different out here.
Oh yeah. You know, Billy, that's about having to get a measurement from the tank. And it's clean out. You can write it down. You know how far it is.
Right.
You measure from here to the tank, and which is stakes or whatever. The driveway through here. You could drive all the way around the whole system.
Okay.
The whole septic.
No, not on the leach field.
Huh?
Not on the leach
Not
field.
on the leach field, not on the tank.
Okay.
20 feet.
20 feet.
20 feet. So you need to write that down.
All right. 20 feet.
You got a computer?
Right here.
Okay. See, the next thing you can back up the fix that, so you can back the gravel trailer in right there.
Right.
Or probably pull it between that clean out in there. So that your extra RV from.
Hey, Don, I need a favor.
What's that?
When you finish this, can you scrape my road?
I can look at it a little bit, but there's not much.
It just got a lot. It is just the little rocks and stuff we try to get up. That's all.
Yeah.
You know, going back.
On the clearing, what do you really want done on the clearing?
Okay, so.
Because I did, when I give you the bid, it's for an acre. Which is like a 208 or 208. So, what do you want really clear?
Just the scrub, all the scrub up.
All the way the whole thing?
Yeah, all that scrub up.
All of it?
The big trees we could deal with.
Down.
Yeah. You can't cut them down, right?
Go any further than that second voice back there.
Where?
Is that where I've got that dirt thing back now? Take that and go that way. I'd leave that back portion back there trying to find some of your neighbors.
You know why we want to clear it? The rodents.
Huh?
The rodents.
Road.
The roteins. The mice, the field.
No, they'll be back there. You're supposed to be out here tonight looking for them.
We ain't had none yet.
No.
You know, and we ain't trying to get none.
Yeah.
Alright, Tiffle.
Okay, we're good.
Alright.
That one right there is going to be. The one you already got put in there. No, it's off the high ground over here. Everything off the high ground. Take it to the hole, Jack. Take it to the hole. Well, you do look good with those, don't they? I know the first. Hey, Dan, put your left across top of the no, hey, Captain.
Oh, cabin.
Higher. Where's the reserve?
Yeah.
You cut that one off the shelf?
No, it ain't.
I'm talking about just here.
No, it's
Huh?
that'd be about 6.
Huh?
Cabin up there. Better. It's below ground, that way you're
Yeah.
doing that. Well, you would have a low flow. You don't want that home.
Put that level on right here, please. Right here. Okay, we're good.
Yep. Okay, that hump gets it. Okay, bud.
Putting the dirt back in, fam.
You got your tape measure, Dad? Okay. Who brought you out into the desert, Tony?
Ask me again. I do not effing know. What really brought us out here is Cat. She was watching other off-gridders, and she always had a feel for the mountains.
Yeah.
A while ago, so I used to come in the house and be like, "What you watching?" "Oh, I'm just watching people off-grid." I used to be like, "Turn that mess off." Look, I sat down when she was downstairs one day. I sat down and I started watching it, and I'm like, "Dang, they really doing it out there.
Yeah.
They really living in the mountain."
Yes.
And I never knew, when I came out here last year, we rode back in the mountains, I never knew that many people lived back there in the mountains.
They do.
Never knew.
Can't afford no property back there.
Huh?
Can't afford to buy no property back there. They call it few lots.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to a realtor. He called it 2 acres. You know, the skinny 2 acres, the bowling alley. You know, he got 40, 60, 100 some acres out there. Back at Stagecoach Trail. Yeah.
I don't like Stagecoach Trails because it's HOA.
We came from HOA. And you know.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I know about HOA.
Yeah. Get some
They want to regulate everything.
person
Yeah.
that they are.
Yeah.
They want to run everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, my niece, his daughter lives in HOA.
HOA.
We can talk to her.
Yes. HOA, man, is they come back, they see something. I don't want to deal with HOA no more.
Good luck on the ride,
No more. I don't want to deal with HOA. We saw a couple of properties down there, about mile marker 19 down that way. We saw a lot of properties down there. But we ain't want to go with no HOA again. You know, we want to be able to do what we want on our land. Like, look over there. Look over there. See how many cars over there? You can do that in the HOA? They was telling us when we called, you can't do this, you can't do that. You ain't better do this. But that's what they were saying when we called, you know, the HOA. I guess new people, they tell you the rules. But man, I love it now, man. I love it out here now, man. I really do. I wish I could have did this 20 or 30 years ago. For real. Yes, sir. In Vegas?
Leave on Sunday night?
Uh-huh.
That's right.
Yeah. Because Vegas ain't nowhere. Vegas is like 2 hours? Maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes from here. But when we went to Gilbert, Arizona, it was like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Being a finisher in Vegas, you never knew what time you was going to get off.
Right.
So I just stayed up there.
You concrete finisher?
Huh?
You say you was concrete finisher?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
You stay up there the whole week, then come back on Friday. They was paying you per diem, or you was just, nah?
No.
Okay.
I was working right over here in Lawson.
Uh-huh.
Hours from the house. I got the deal.
Get out of here. Man.
Yeah, I wish I could bring you a little bit of dirt. Huh?
Supposed to have some strong winds.
Right there's what you need, yeah, the bucket.
A lot of dust out today, fam. A lot of dust. The wind is blowing already about 8 to 10 miles an hour.
I say, no, Dan, you're not taking it home with you.
That's like grading rocks.
Still got that hole though.
I'll get you there right here.
Hey fam, they got it all covered up.
You just retired, Tony?
Me? Not yet.
Retired?
Not yet.
Retired?
Oh, huh?
Just tired?
Me?
Yeah.
Ah,
No.
I get sleep. Gets big sleep. I go to bed early. I'm an early bird.
Another 20 years in you?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm not sure about that one.
That's thank you.
Yeah, I'll be, by the time then, 20 years, I'll be 70. Mm-hmm.
You were getting close.
Yeah, by the time we get old enough, 90 will be retirement.
For real. The way things going now,
Control. People don't work a day in their life. They're going to set the requirements for retirement. You know what I mean?
yes, sir. He's taking some of the rocks out, putting them over there. And we do have some nice rocks that we're going to use. I like that bucket he got on there. Yes, sir, fam. They're getting it done. Yes, sir, fam. They're getting it done. They're getting it done. Yeah, fam, this is the process that y'all gonna take, you know, when you move off grid. And some people that's don't have a septic system, you know, already off grid. But this is one of the processes you go through. Perk test, then after the perk test, Mojave County or wherever part of Arizona, you move here. You know, but for Mohave County, they were kind of slow, you know, but it was during the holidays too, you know. All right, fam, this is the clean out right here. That is the clean out right there. And right there, we got 2 RV drops. One right there where that stick at, and one right here. Where my foot at.
You wearing them?
Got 2 drops, just in case, you know.
That's good.
Oh, you got some new boots there?
Yeah. I bought some from Walmart and they broke apart
Yeah.
within like 2 weeks. The whole
Man.
thing was off. So I had to get some new ones. I ordered these ones through work.
From work?
Hold the wall. I'll stick with the Wolverines.
Wolverines, yes sir.
I tried to get some Timberlands, but they didn't have them. Word. Last pair of Wolverines have worn 7 years. But I kept them. I just throw them away.
Uh-huh.
They're back. Huh? Working around concrete, the old stack on them.
I'm gonna drag it anyway. All this right here that's been disturbed, I'm gonna drag it.
That must have been tied to the rock.
Huh?
That must have been tied.
Yeah, that was the rock he had. Remember when he came out the first time? He's marking where the septic tank at. 20 feet from the clean out.
Now I'll wait for a signal.
He just gave it to you too. As soon as you said it, he did like this. Yeah. That's where the septic tank at.
That should be the edge of your tank.
That's the edge of the tank. leach field. Leach field is 80 feet long. Alright fam, they're all done back there. Marked up the septic, the clean out, and the RV drop, and the leach field right here. The little pink markers on them. Alright, stay tuned. Alright fam, this is how it's looking now. Yes sir, yes sir. This is how it's looking now on the property. Yes sir, fam. It's getting it done. Almost through. Almost through. Almost through, fam. He is almost through. Yes, 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 yes. He finished the brush. Now he's straightening it off a little bit. Totally different. have to do for us to drag the tires. Alright, fam.
I'd give me a shovel, cut the head off, bury the head at least. See the rattles on this thing?
Yeah, the rattle, yeah.
That's a Mojave green. See how green it is?
Yes, sir.
See, he ain't totally dead. See
Yeah, I
there?
see him moving, yeah.
Been moving that head?
That's the first snake we saw out here.
Huh?
That's the first snake we saw out
Yeah.
here. That's why.
Get you a shovel, cut that head off, and bury the head.
Alright. Fam, this is the first snake we saw out here hiding in the brush. He's not totally dead, but he got ran over by the backhoe. See him right there? I'm not trying to get too close to him. First snake we saw since we've been out here. Yes. I'm glad we ain't encountered him. It's a rattle. Look at it, he's still opening his mouth. He's still living, but he got crushed by the backhoe.
It's a warm day.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what day of the year it is. You can see a snake.
A snake.
Because everybody says, well, they hibernate.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of places do where it gets 0.
Uh-huh.
But here, you know, any day it's really warm, they might come out and get something to eat.
Right.
So, yeah. So be observant.
Could they be looking for like mice and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. I'm knocking the top off of this. You take them tires and drag that real slow. It'll make them slick, especially if you get some rain.
You're supposed to get some at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
He's still moving, y'all.
Let's get some rain.
That's the first snake we
You
encountered.
had a friend come visit.
I know, right? He probably been here though. Alright, fam. Stay tuned. Alright, fam. We all done. He's ready to go. Everything's looking good. Everything left. I'll drag them tires. Alright, fam. This is our little makeshift hose that's going out to the RV drop. I put this together because our hose, the thing that hold the hose, wasn't long enough. So yeah, I just put it together. So now, let's test her out. Let's see what she made of. We are in the money. She's draining. I drain that one first. Then I drain the fresh water. But we're in the money, fam. Yes, finally. Yes! We're in the money, fam. No leaks. No nothing. Yes, sir! Alright, fam. Now that's the fresh water drainer. Drain the waste and come back with the fresh water. Yes. Long time coming, man. Been out for almost 3 months. Almost 3 months. Yes. Yes, fam. Y'all see that? Yes, sir. Not definitive, I just want to show people, you know, how, you know, it's done. That's all. Not trying to offend anybody. Alright. Yes, sir. We got it done. We got it done. We got it done. The water is draining good and there's no leaks, fam. No leaks. There's a new day, fam. Good morning, good morning, good morning, fam. I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for waking me up this morning, allowing me to live and breathe this beautiful mountain air. Today we dragging the tires, moving out the lane. We had the lane clear yesterday. So yeah. That's what we doing. Yes, sir, fam. And I gotta replace a couple of them tires in the back. And that's
From the city lights to the desert sky, trading noise for stars up high. Capitol streets, now Cactus breeze, building dreams in the Arizona heat. Pallet by pallet, board by board, sweat and prayer, trusting the Lord. Framework standing strong and tall. This little courtyard gonna have it all. Hey. Almost done, but we ain't through. Got that borax wash to make it new. Clean it up, protect that wood, paint it white like we said we would. From Capital City to Cactus Acres, Cactus Acres, grace carried me through the changes. Yeah. Building fences, building faith, out here in the desert space. Grill gonna fire, friends gonna gather, family eating, laughing together. Safe inside these painted walls, God's protection over it all. Yeah. Borax treatment, seal it tight. UV paint, shining bright. White fence glowing in the sun.
yes, sir, fam. Looking good out here. Good out here. All right, fam. Got that part taken care of. Ready to let me have it, sir. All right, fam. Thanks for watching, fam. Till the next time, we out. Capital City to Cactus Acres. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, hit that hype button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've been watching this, keep continuing to watch us, and we out.